think it's alright, honestly. But it's definitely bigger and heavier, I'll give you that. Mid-tier. So, at the start of that one we just did, when the target started notching, well not notching, but the target just happened to start notching, would switching to Search Radar actually help there, or are you just gonna lose your lock anyway? It's Alt-T to switch. Alt-T to switch modes. This would lose lock anyway, okay. You have to relock? Okay. So unlikely. You could have turned in the direction of his notch. That changes the relative motion or retains the lock longer. Explain. Like, not following behind, right? Like... How do you mean? What kind of turn? At what point? Benny says, if the radar lock is lost, doesn't mean the missile will miss. I thought you, because it's semi-active, you need to have lock the whole way. And if you lose lock, the missile blows up after 2 seconds or so. Think of it as a vector. His motion in relation to you is all that matters for pulse Doppler. So you don't want to be... Wait. But if I turn into him, I end up behind him, right? Them. So that doesn't really help, because then our speeds are similar anyway, right? If you notice towards your right, you turn right and that alters the geometry of the shot. But naturally you'll end up behind someone doing that, right? But I don't seem to be able to do rear with this radar either. Not if you put yourself on an intercept trajectory. So you want to be like at a 45-degree angle coming in on them, and that'll maintain it, you reckon? So I'm gonna turn. So you don't want to slot in behind their tail. You want to turn so that you're like making a narrow triangle with them, or a triangle. It just seems to be that magic number. It just seems to be if like their speed away from, or you know, their speed coming towards me is less than 400, I lose the lock so far. Missile is close enough, it will still guide for a few seconds after lock based on the info, right. So it depends how early you fire too. The hell is that? Dead is what it is. Must be a friendly, right? That must be a friendly. I've seen some people have like dotted lines on their radars. How do I get that? Intercept, intercept. No. No, don't hit the mount. That's not what I wanted to... Oh god. You finally got a new plane? I did, yes. So like, can I radar this person in this situation? How do I do it? Or can I just not? I didn't realize that you just like can't radar people running away from you, basically. It's not gonna happen a rear aspect shot, yeah. That is news to me. I didn't realize that radar missiles just have to be shot basically head on. I thought you could like side them, rear them. You can't have to be running away really fast, really slow. So if I drop my speed, so if they're going away from me, I can get a rear lock. I just have to be going slower than them, right? That blew up instantly, so I guess it wasn't a very good lock. That's the last one, so hopefully they'll die soon. You try to match relative velocity, or is that the idea? No, the opposite. So, the way a pulse Doppler radar works is normal radars have a lot of trouble getting confused with ground clutter. They get confused when you point them at the ground. They can't see the target in front of the ground because of the way radar waves bounce, right? Hang on. So what Pulse Doppler does is Pulse Doppler tries to get a lock based on the relative speed difference. Because if something is sitting still, it's the ground. But the problem then is that if the target you're trying to lock up is not getting closer than you or further away... Okay. I can't aim. Then you're not going to be able to get a lock. Because it's like, well, that's the ground. Now, I understood that getting into this. What I didn't understand is... like, how slight the margins have to... or how big the margins have to be. Because I figured you could get behind a target, and if that target's, you know, getting 100, you know, faster than you, or 200 faster than you, I would have thought that's enough for the radar to tell, but it seems more like it has to be, like, have a speed difference between you and them of, like, 300, 400, like, closing or going away. That's a lot more than I thought. Fuel? Oh shit, fuel. And that's the part that's really getting me fucked up trying to... Ow, AA. Trying to learn this particular plane and how to use the missiles. Is... I think I get now how to get a head-on. That's pretty easy. Just point and click adventure. But I don't get how to do anything with radar missiles in any other situation, and I feel like I'm meant to. Get high and turn your engine off. Funny story, I just turned that off. It's okay, I can just go... Baga says, you can hit from the side if they're above you and you turn off PD. Yeah, I think that's the next thing for me, is I haven't been able to, like, do anything with the normal search radar. I don't understand how to use a normal search radar to get a lock. It never seems to work for me. So I think if I can learn that a bit better, then I'll be okay to be able to do, like, side-on a bit. Side-on will be nice, because then, you know, it's my only option isn't just, you know, fly straight at them. Okay, now I haven't done a successful landing on this thing yet, so hold on. Oh, my avatar because of the numpad. I always forget that.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Ready to go. Let me change my avatar back. What's the game? 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1. Well, I've done a 1v3 before. Oh, y'all, you gotta see the replay of the fucking game I had. I talked about it in the Discord where I lucked more than I ever have in my life, right? More than in my entire life. Might play some F5 after this. Did a clutch your when you clutched? I did, and it was crazy. Because I want to get in front of you. Okay, now why can't I lock you? Because you now I can't. You've turned away. What about now? There you go. How far from the airfield is the planes passing through each other thing apply? I honestly have no idea. But at least anywhere around the runway. It's quite generous, which is good. Alright, they're dead. And that's that. That's that. Alright. To hangar. Let me show you something. Where's my replays? Where's the one that says Filthy Lucker? Yeah, this one. The flukes. This is the one. The absolute flukiest game. I have to skim through it really quickly to show you. Alright, F5C, we take off. Harbex says, I don't think I've ever seen Beegs finish a match alive before. I've done that today! I don't know what other kills I got. I don't remember. Apparently I got other kills, I don't recall them. There you go, Sidewinder, whatever. Climbing, I can remember how to play this fucking thing again now. I think I friendly fired, yeah. I friendly fired in this match. I Sidewinder, I hit the guy in front that F5 was trying to kill, So I friendly fire, right? Oh, it's a long match! There's a lot of shit going on in this one. The fuckers are all on me. The noises are so insane, oh my god. They want me real bad! There's not many left at this point. I think maybe I'll go back to base. We're having spinnies. Hit that one. 2 to 3, right? 2 to 3. A10 and 2 other F5s in the other team. Me and the F4 land. Take off. F4 gets shot down. It's me versus 3, right? Okay. We lift off. First the A10. Fire my musket at him, he's dead on the spot. Then the F100 comes in. They're dead, head on them. The last one is the other F5. Now I'm going to show you what happens, and I'm going to tell you why this is the luckiest game of my life. In fact, I'm going to show you my perspective so you understand. Dogfighting. Okay, watching the F5. We're watching the F5 the whole way, right? He's on my tail. Shit's bad. All we can do is dive, right? Dive, dive, dive. Watching the F5. Pulling up on him. I had no fucking idea I was that close to the ground. I had no fucking idea. I was watching the fucking enemy the entire time. I was watching the F5 the entire time. And I thought I had like another 1,000 meters of altitude. And then I was just like, why are there trees? I wasn't pulling up for the ground. I was pulling up for the fucking enemy to try and reverse on them. And then I fucking won by pure fluke. And that was my luckiest War Thunder, absolutely. Probably one of my luckiest gaming moments of 33 years. That pull-up was stupid. Absolutely stupid. That was my good F5 match I had since last stream. Speaking of which, one more Phantom, and then I think it's time for some F5C. Time to get back to grinding out the tech tree. That's right, it is better lucky than good, that's right. Banny says, the opponent surely also didn't expect you to get that low. That's probably why it worked. Honestly. That's probably why it worked. What's the bracket? I see an F16, I shit myself with anger. Do y'all know how good the F16 trailer is for this game, by the way? There's other planes in it, technically, but it's really about the F16. It's so fucking good. Who here's seen the Apex Predators trailer? Show it, I will. When we switch to F-15s. It's so fucked good when the F-16 kicks into it. Okay, pencil, PDV, taking off, Sparrow selected, gear up, flaps up. Amarasi says, I maybe out of the loop, but what made people want to check out War Thunder? Propaganda, basically. I was just looking at YouTube videos recently, and I ended up on a War Thunder one accidentally. of a guy flying the F-16 around, one of those War Thunder meme videos. And I was like, it's time to give War Thunder another go, because I'm losing control of my life. And there's nothing else I want to play right now anyway. What was really surprising, though, is that I actually stuck the landing this time and actually got into playing War Thunder, rather than just bouncing off it like last time. That's what really surprised me. That was thanks to chat, though. That's right, checking me in the Tarkov, that's right. Bounce off tanks, though. No, I actually had a good round of tanks, and I got back into it. Well, I didn't get back into it, but I've agreed that I will play tanks now. Yeah, I had a good round of the Stuart, and I was like, okay, tanks could be alright. Kane, what are you talking about? Okay, this is gonna be our best round yet. I can already tell. What's up, what's up? Rice Fields, how you doing? I feel like I want to pull away from this. This is... There's a lot of shit closing. Or... Fox 1. Missile still looks good. Goodbye. Shit, me, it's my turn, shit! It's my turn to go on the radar ride! Oh no! I just realized what I'm doing! Calgan, take me away! I'm like a lemming at this tier. It's like my #1 thing I love to do is yum yum, fly towards the most enemies possible. Yum yum. Yub nub. Okay, looks like they're all dead. It's okay, we got away with it, it's alright. He can't keep getting away with it. Well, I can, motherfucker. No, I want to stay behind, like, the battle lines of my jets, I think. I want to, like, turn around. Maybe even get high now that everyone else should be low, hopefully. But I cranked it a bit there. I did a little cranking. I cranked it on the stream there to that first air-to-air kill. That felt good. That felt like a good one. Gave him a little crank. That's not gonna lock for reasons. What? Maybe if I stay slow, that'll actually hit. Let's slow down and see. Could it be? No, it blew up. I don't want to go in there. Be out of range? Okay. I thought these 7Fs had, like, incredible ranges, or is that just because we're not high enough? For a shot like that on rear aspect, what would you recommend for launch range? Don't? Okay. Okay. You gotta be high for long range. Rear aspect is never a great idea. Okay. Stick to Sidewinders for that then. In the fight. Well, I'm trying. It's just, where the fuck is my team? Here we go. Fox 1 moment. Now I want to get down low. Actually, maybe I want to crank a bit. Destroyed. So now I can pull out. Ah, that's bad. Okay, but they can't radar me because I'm flying up away from them. Oh shit. Not quite. That was illustrative for seeing the limits of what of what my Sidewinder can do, though. That was good to see that curve. Alright. I promised you F5, it's F5 time. Whee! I love that it's 2 pilots now, parachuting. 2 kills there. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Video 2. Oh yeah, I gotta show you what it's all for. I gotta show you what we're grinding for in the F5. Hang on, so now I gotta change vehicle. Wait, no, I gotta choose a crew. And I still have my ace, right? Keep playing with blinds. Actually, you're wrong this time, Britt. It is the blinds, but it's just it's actually just the air, just wind this time. But it was blind, so you had that right. Also, thanks for telling me about the crew thing, because god, that's so much better. Fuck leveling a new crew. Here, watch this trailer, and then we're gonna play F5. Yeah, I'm pulling it up, chat. I'm pulling it up for you. I'm gonna get you ahead a little bit past the prelude bit. Okay, hang on. It's such a good trailer. It's a nuttily good trailer. Someone asked, why is the F-16 introduced like a slasher villain? Because it fucking is, you don't understand. Oh, yeah, I went to F5, right, yeah. You don't understand. I got into top tier, where I first started seeing the F-16s, and I watched an F-16 with fucking... Oh, hang on, it's gone. I watched an enemy F-16 with like 3 blues on it, right? Out over the sea on City. Over here. The fucking thing just turned on a fucking dime, like did some kind of fucked up roll, immediately flipped behind one of them, just killed them like it was breaking their fucking neck, and then like got missiled by one of the other ones and just went down like burning its Vulcan everywhere, screaming like an angry god, like brrrr! It was terrifying to watch. It was like watching that peanut SCP just like kill someone in the blink of an eye. It was really frightening. And that's what we want. We're back in the F5 and that's what we want to get. This F5 prints money. It's a premium, it's got a talisman. It just prints fucking money and research points, and we're gonna use that to get ourselves a Falcon. Not today, and probably not tomorrow, but maybe within a week I'm gonna be flying a Falcon. That's my promise to myself. That trailer is really good though. It's a really good song as well. That song is just really good. Alright, I gotta remember how, F5C again. Radar missiles are not as scary anymore. And it's all about the guns, baby, and my missiles don't do shit. Benny says, then you can put a talisman on the F-16 and use it to ground the rest of the top tier jets. Yeah, that's kind of my plan. Can go high without being immediately terrified. I kind of understand radar more now too, so I don't have to worry as much about like a MiG-21 radaring me from behind now, because I know they kind of fucking can't do that actually, it turns out. Turns out, you can't fucking do that! Your radar's a piece of shit. I'm not gonna be able to get that, but I don't want you above me. I might go for you instead. You're going on that enemy A5. I'm gonna lock you up. This is all guns though, this is all guns. I should have just pulled for guns immediately. Listen to my own advice, it's all guns. The Phantom has already spoiled me. I've already lost my instincts. Alright, I'm opting out of this. Now this actually is a good missile shot if I can get it. I can't. Not quite. That is a fucking... Ah. I forgot how to flare. I'm fine. I forgot how to fucking flare. I hit F. The crew might be able to swap back and forth between the planes, but I can't. Yeah, the F5 gunned me. No, I know. It's just I fucked around flying straight because I forgot how to flare is what I mean. Huh? Yeah, not for this plane you didn't. I was just like looking at my keyboard like, oh, wait, shit. Obsidian says you ejected, but it looked like the wreck killed you the same. No, I'm fine. No, the pilot's fine, guys. I gotta not go for the missiles. It's so hard after playing even like 10 matches of F4J and having missiles that do things, but I have to remember not to go for the missiles. Go for the guns, because if you go for the missiles, you won't get the right lead for a gun. Then he says, remember, this game was rated 16 plus for years because the game says no one dies, you just get knocked out. I mean, how do you think you keep having the same crew? It's just Tarkov. It's the thing I'm saying to all the people who are like, Tarkov is a realistic game. Oh yeah? Then how come you come back to life after you die? Checkmate, motherfucker. Alright. I don't want to play with radars, I'm gonna go low. I'm not in the right place to go low. This is where the enemy furball usually is. Maybe I'll just go through the street and see if I can get behind him doing that. Never tried this before. Usually I'm out to the right. Okay, I think he might have got a better one out of me. That's fine. If you just turn the engines off, you won't burn alive. Okay, I think we still got trouble. It's okay, the fire's out now. I can turn my afterburners back on. And we'll just very slowly fly back to base. I think it's okay. Please. Please. Please go upwards. Go upwards! Stick! Stick! Yeah! But I'm fine this time. The pilot was fine last time too, but I'm definitely fine this time. All that said, would I not ram the F-104 again? No, of course I would. I just need to pull up quicker. It was worth it. I got a kill, it was worth it. Quick round's a good round, baby! Get in, kill an F-104, get out. That's research points, maybe. Possibly. Like I says, you can land jets like that. It's insanely hard, but it's been done. How do you, what's the procedure to land a jet with no elevator control? Use flaps and bursts to climb? Oh! So you use the, you put the flaps up like they're the elevators. That makes sense. Oh, I should have done that.
Attention to the map.
Bagabooger says, I've done a lot in prop planes, only once in an F4E. In real life, you mean, right? Or you mean in War Thunder. They mean in War Thunder, folks. I think they mean in War Thunder. In Minecraft. Baga says, I did have an instructor show me once IRL. That sounds fun. Okay, we got F5s. F5s, F5s, F5s. F5 gang over the city. This looks fun. It's not fun. We're going slower than I expected. What? The fuck was that? What the fuck? The fuck was that? G-Rip? I have never seen that on this plane in my entire life. In like 450 matches, I've never seen this plane kill itself from that. Holy shit, what did I do? Was I going too fast? I thought this plane you couldn't do that to. Some planes just do that when you roll. Oh, well, it's F4J time, I guess. No, it isn't. Same crew. I have never, ever seen an F5 do that in my 450 games with one. Hard to plus a roll. What was my speed? Was it because I just come out of a really steep dive? Yeah, neg G. Oh, was I pitching downwards? Maybe that's what was up. I was at 11:45. Yeah, that's pretty slow for it. I guess it's because I tried to nose down at that speed. Upside down. Can I train your other crew? Yeah. This is why I have the other crew, that's right. Alright, back to this one, I guess. Because we gotta wait, because we, I mean, I guess because we killed ourselves, we gotta wait now. Huh? No, don't do that. Alright, we'll do a Phantom round in between. Well, there we go, we'll leave that crew on the Phantom, we can do Phantom rounds in between. Yeah, time to black out from gentle turns again, yeah, that's right. That's okay, we'll just fly the Phantom in, head on, get 1 to 2 kills, ideally, and then it's F5 time again. It's all good. It's all good, baby. Yes, this is the baby crew. They're level 7. They do not know how to fly very well. That's okay, because neither do I, so it all works out. But as long as we go straight, it's gonna be okay. Once you start turning, shit's gonna get dark. Low and fast and straight into a MiG. Brit says, I've rewatched the footage. You were pulling about 9 to 12G turning an inverter to chase the F5C. Yeah, but I've thrashed that plane way harder than that before. I'm like honestly shocked. I've never had that F5 give up on me like that, and now I'm like shocked. Like, is it gonna happen again? I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen. I've not considered that, and I've never seen that happen. It won't happen again, it's fine. Yeah, that was just a manufacturing defect, thank you, Slothboy. That particular F5, that was the mechanic's fault, I think. That wasn't my fault. Stay near water, it's like super people. It's like playing Marine, water makes us stronger. I'm gonna be the first to the battlefield. Huzzah! Are super people still going, I wonder? I don't know, it got kind of weird. It like had like a Super People 2 and shit. It go weird, man. I don't know what the, like, elevation upper gimbal limit is, but that F-16 is about to eat my butt. It doesn't matter because we get you. And someone will just blow that F-16 up for me, it's okay. Everything is fine. How are you? Oh god. Uh-oh. Buggy says, oh, he thought he could chaff a 7F. Well, why am I even bringing chaff if I can't countermeasure with it? Oh no. I shouldn't have done the second pop of flares. I mean the guy you killed? Alright. F5 time. R73. I can't remember. Is R73 IR or radar? I assume that was IR. They bit the flares immediately. It's just... It's really fucking awkward, the flare of those pop out the top fucking flares. I gotta just ignore it. I gotta stop acting like it makes a big difference. It, like, changes the way I pitch. I try to, like, not pull into my flares. But it probably doesn't make that big a difference. Banny says, does someone mention that flare's good for Gran AA? Yeah. Benny says, the R73 can pull 180 and lock like 90 degrees off the nose. Back to this era where that missile doesn't exist. Oh no. It's pre-flare. Yeah, I gotta get into the habit of pre-flaring. I wonder if it's better with the F4J to just run full flares instead of chaff. Because if chaff's really mainly useful for notching, and I don't really notch because I'm always like low, then maybe I should just take flares so I can afford to pre-flare more against the actual killers, which is those fucking IR missiles. I might play some Darktide too. I feel like I can have a Darktide Plasma run. Try and beat another Auric. Another Maelstrom, I mean. Look says if someone's radar locking you, you can notch hit the deck pretty easy. Yeah, it seems like whenever I dodge a radar missile, it's not from chaff. Benny says I run flare priority on my F4E, so it's 75% flares, 25% chaff. I heard you get less flare pulls overall from that. How does that work? Like it drops like 2 flares and 1 chaff or something on a pull? I'm flying so low now, I forgot I'm an F5. You know what's the best countermeasure? Praying. F4 runs super hot, by the way. Definitely want to afterburner off first and 50% throttle. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the other thing about evading missiles, is I'm super spoiled by the F5, because the F5 is super cool. It runs really cold in general. It's really hard to lock IR at the best of times. Which you'll notice when I try to lock other F5Cs. It's quite difficult, actually. 90s are fine enough missiles for what they're for, which is to get the sea turtle babies before they can make it to the ocean. And sometimes they'll even surprise you and do things other than that, but not often. That's a problem for me. Oh, that's their... Ah! I realized... I did it again. I followed a kill brainlessly into the enemy furball, and by 10 I realized, oh shit, there's also someone else behind me. Fireman says, how much is like a premium package for this game? It's usually like a 70 US bucks. I got another blind hunt, good. Now we're making some progress on RP, there we go. It's fucked up over the weekend. I was saving up all my boosters, thinking like, oh, I'll wait till I get like a really top tier jet, and I'm really good at the game, and I'll use them all in like 3 months from now. And not realizing that they expire like 2 or 3 days after you get them. So I looked at my inventory, I had a heart attack because I had like 3 plus 200% boosters all expired in 13 minutes. So I just, of course, just slammed them all on at once and then went into the next battle and did my best. It was very frightening, I didn't realize it at first. Did you get team kill because the game you know you had boosters on? No, I didn't actually. No, I think I got like one, not a great round, like 1 air-to-air kill or 2, and then, you know, killed some targets to get my score up. You know, could have been better, could have been worse. Got like, I think like 300k silver lions out of it or something. Oh, I yearn for both. I want the missiles back, but it is good to be back in the F5's handling. I yearn for that F-16. I need it. I'm gonna listen to Betty so much. I'm gonna piss her off so much. There's so many ground attackers. That was the other interesting thing about going up to that tier is there's like no ground attackers anymore. This bracket, it's like a quarter to half of your team will be ground attackers. You go up to like 11.3 and it's like there's like none, maybe 1. Benny says, not gonna lie, this almost feels boring watching after the high-speed risk play of the 11-12 bracket. I know, right? It's like sedate. It's comfy, yeah. I'd say it's comfy as a more generous way to call it. That didn't hit? What? I don't know where the fuck some 90s go. Apparently I sent him to hell. I thought that was a decent shot. Maybe I was like still pulling a G or 2 or something. They made a slight turn in the 90, lost interest. That's what it feels like, yeah. Oh. Aim 9 held. Lol, Warthog. You gonna finish your food, Warthog? There you go, it's dead. That's the radar, so I wonder. Radar? I thought 9D was a Heatseeker. I swear 9D is a Heatseeker.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing? I lost interest, but then it started pulling up. We're going up. We're going up. You know what's funny? I played probably like 400 plus games with the F5 now. And I've gotten decent at earning points of it in air-to-air in a lot of different ways, but the one way I've never really got good at with it is actual dogfighting, which is like its best strength. Like, I've actually never got good at like the low speed turning shit. It just always seems to be like a real knife fight. Like, it seems to be like I just try to avoid it and just stay fast all the time, and if I overshoot, I overshoot, and I just leave and go do something else. Because honestly, it just seems like a knife fight in a sense, like you should not get into one. Like, there is no good reason to get into a knife fight. You'll always get stabbed. Kind of like that guy just got. There's also another friendly coming out of me. Enemy, I mean. No! I was going a bit too fast for that pull. Yep. The Danish win again. Yeah, 2 notches of that J35, that's right. I gotta do a Phantom. That still gets me. Like, you'd think after all the times I've flown that jet, I wouldn't get got by that anymore. But it still gets me sometimes how much I just can't pull up out of some dives. That I usually feel are okay. I must have been going like just that bit too fast. And I must have just been that bit too low. And that bit too greedy for the guns. It's easy to do. It's very easy to just fucking C-fit, it turns out. Rachel says, there's a small trick. Pop the flaps. I'll try that next time I'm dying. Benny says, you do count for the fact you're in a valley as we play up on a cliff, yeah. I hate the Danish living in there. They shouldn't get to live in valleys. What do I do as an F5 versus the J35 there if I want to kill it? Like, it's a fucking kite, right? That was a great takeoff. Flat turn. Oh, I fucking raised them! I swear to God, I raised the fucking flaps. This is not a good 10 minutes for me right now. Flat training bleeds all its energy. Oh man, it's a down tier too. I gotta not talk so much when I take over the Phantom. It accelerates quicker than the F5 and I end up just like blabbing and not noticing that I'm at 450. I need to like pull my gear up. Flat training bleeds its energy, fly a circle and they're dead. Okay. And he says the J-35 will get its nose in you before you can bleed its energy. That's what I have felt of that plane too. Every time I've tried to fuck with that plane, yeah, it just does that. It just like turns around on me. I don't know. Like I said, I just haven't got much experience of it honestly either, because I just feel like it's a bad idea generally to dogfight. I just don't even do it. Oh, I have no gear. Fuck, I forgot. Ah! I'm okay. I'm quite fine, you'll see. I'm quite fine. Those Navy planes! They're really built for carrier landings, you know? Thunder says, there's even automatic flaps and gear after stars. We shouldn't happen to enable. There's an automatic gear? Why have I been doing it manually? I relied on the automatic when I first started playing, but it seemed like it was altitude based, so if I like didn't climb, shit would rip off. Alright, here we go. We're fine. It's all gonna go better this time. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm not reading chat. I have my eyes on the game. Perfect. There we go. Alright. Now, off to the down tier. Sparrow. This is the plane where I have to read my instructions out to myself again. Sparrow. And let's see what's cracking. But yeah, with the F5, what I was saying before, I find that I do great if I keep my speed up, or I do okay. I do okay. Great, relatively. But I find that if I try to get down to that, like, get into like a real, like, turn fight with someone, I almost always end up with them behind me somehow. I think I have really bad instincts on which way to turn. I always end up just, like, giving them my butt. Like, I'll always, like, make a turn or two, and it's like either I'm at 500 speed because I turned too hard and they kept more energy than me, which is embarrassing because it's what the F5 is good at, or it's I don't know what I did, but now they're behind me and I'm dying. And in either case, I'm never happy with the result. I'll tell you that much. I'm never happy about it. You know, I didn't narrow my band. There we go. I know, I got some bad moves lately. Who wants to fight with me? No one. I want to find out what this person's doing before they come and kill me later. Oh, yeah, there they fucking are. That should be a good one, right? No? Thought that would track little Kafir Canard there. I'm gonna go away from you now. You look under the missile? Oh, did I? Fuck. That explains a lot. Bad news about the down tier. It ain't gonna be one for me to win. I think. 'Cause I got there too late and didn't fucking help anyone. Do you at least get that missile? I don't know if I at least took down the missile bounty. That's a good point. Ah, hello. Fuck you, MiG! I'm not scared of MiGs in this jet! Oh, shit! My crew awareness is so bad on this crew too, I forgot I can't see anyone. I forgot the difference it makes when you have, like, no crew awareness. Spooky season jet. Halloween jets! Jet jump scare. Do two-seaters have better awareness? I don't think that's modeled, no. You don't get Jester. It should be allowed. You should be allowed to bring a free-to-play spectator in your back seat to free look for you and lock the missiles. I should be able to queue up duo with, like, anyone from the chat. You shouldn't even have to pay for it. You should be able to ride in the back for free. Defeat. Okay. Let's go better this time. I think I've ripped my flaps and gear off like 5 times today. I do it a lot when I'm getting, like, letting myself get distracted. Chatting to you guys too much. I gotta pay attention when I take off. Benny says min spotting range of Ace Crew is like 1 kilometer though, so it's far too close to this tier. Is that it? I thought you got more than that.
Attention to the designated
Golfo de San Jorge. Good for you. What? Best tactics for the what?
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
What are they trying to say? What Italian plane are they trying to say that the game thinks is a slur? Oh, right, they mean the fuck wolf, I get it now. But then the game let me type in fuck wolf, so I don't know. This is a fucking high altitude game. Happens sometimes. Sometimes people decide they want to get high. I want to get higher than that MiG or it's going to eat me. I believe in the altitude of this 9E, I believe! Maybe not in the fucking turn, though. But we had to help our teammates somehow. $21 on my tail. Or... yeah. I think it's actually just dying. I think the 21's crashing. 21 behind me would be a better way to say it. I got a little piece of that pie. That thing is surely dead. That was almost a 4-way collision. Yeah, it was awesome. I saw a thing, I saw a match off stream where the last red on the team had 7 of us blues coming behind him at once. Everyone collided, almost collided with each other at about like 300 meters behind them in convergence. Everyone just held their trigger down. It was a fucking firing squad. The red just like evaporated in a cloud of tracers. 2 people got team killed. It was awesome. No one was even mad. Everyone knew what they were signing up for, honestly. It was so rad. What's going on with you? You got a fuel or something? Lock! I think I had no fuel, I had no heat signature. Poor little baby. One, two. Who's over with the Rolands? It's always fun to go see who's hanging out with the Rolands. The Rolands aren't scary. What fucking scares me is the Veeks, man. Those things fucking terrify me. That's what I fucking want to evade, is the ballistic AA. That shit kills me every time. Rolands ain't even shit. Well, I can't see them right now, so they might be shit. But usually they're not even shit. Ah! Yes, see, it's the fucking Veeks! Ah! You think we're safe? We're not safe. We're not safe yet. We're gonna dive out of there, man. Okay, I think we're safe from Veeks now. Where's the last guy? Pink curtain. What the fuck? Where? Can you actually destroy the airship AAs? I think so, yeah. The game mode even says, like, destroy the enemy airbase as an objective. So it's not my fault to spawn camp because Gaijin told me to. Where is this fucking person? Oh, I didn't see the person mad about the airfield kill. Oh my god, what?
Attention to the map.
No, I'm not trying to say that. The only problem is I'm going to lose my blind hunt now. Okay, never mind. My bad. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I gotta remember. So, F5, the guns are a little bit high because they're above on the nose there. F4, it's a cannon pod underneath, so the gun aims a little bit low. I gotta remember, aim up, aim up. I mean, no, aim down, aim down.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
They're all flying out to get him, but we probably should have just, like, shot stuff on the ground. Anyway, I gotta go land. It's so annoying when they do that. They just rope the game out. Are they allowed to just flew off the map like that? Just getting for desertion? Well, because technically all this is the map until you hit the actual, like, legitimate borders. Even though it's obviously not really part of the playfield. Well, I mean, they are closing in on them now, so maybe they'll get them. Maybe I will get to keep my, my blind hunt order. Because if the blind hunt order doesn't expire before the match is over, you get to keep it, I think. Nice, got him. Dr. Danger says report final 1 mile barrel rolling. That's how we do it, yeah. Now making some progress, and F5E is flying closer. It ain't no problem. It is cozy going back to the F5. It's a totally different kind of gameplay to Missile Hell, and I like both so far. But I'm definitely more used to the F5. I like this era of jet dogfighting. It felt noticeable when I went to up tier that I was actually able to like turn fight and slot in behind a few like planes I knew I had no business doing it to, like MiG-29s and shit. I was like, oh, okay, that player's like bad. Like, do people like forget how to dogfight at this tier or something? It's like I should not be doing that in this like stock F4J. I know I shouldn't be doing that. I know I shouldn't. That's not meant to be happening. That's how people felt about me every time when I was learning in my premium F5. You're like, oh man, I should not be beating this F5. Except I should, because it's a premium. It seems like... I was gonna say the word against you avoid demonetize. It seems like a see-fit yourself cult at 11.3 and up. Oh, it's just Delta. It's like... I haven't played it much yet, to be fair, but it's like... You ram fucking into each other with semi-actives, and then if you live, you turn around and do something else, but that's the main thing. Just like a whole, like, flock of birds just ramming into each other with explosive missiles. It's crazy. Merging is scary. It's cool though, it's really cinematic. I would be playing more of the F4J if I could make the same RP in it I could in this. But we're just gonna get that F16 and then start doing it there instead. Oh, it's just Delta says, my Squadron plays a game at top tier, but I don't know how many people crash on takeoff. I get distracted and I do lose my flaps and gear a couple times a day at least. But I have not crashed on takeoff yet. I've crash landed after coming back around after I lose my flaps, but I've yet to crash on takeoff. So I've got that going for me at least. I'm always scared because I've nearly crashed on takeoff a couple of times while not paying attention. And I've always been like, no please, like I don't want it to happen, please. I don't want to, like, pop my cherry of, like, crashing on the runway. Delta says, my personal high score was 7 out of 24 players crashing on takeoff. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I love that. You have to love that. Yeah, Harrison. Yeah, I saw a Harrier crash too! I finally saw a Harrier player try to VTOL off the runway, and then slowly... Oh, it's like watching a train crash in slow motion. Slowly start to fall into the ground, and they know it, and you know it. Everyone knows they're fucked like 15 seconds before they die, and that's what makes it so funny to watch. It was great. Everyone can see the boat starting to capsize, and you just settle in and watch. It's great. It's so funny! I've done that so many times in Arma, I understand intensely. The fucking feeling, too. Bot or just ground pounding? Let's find out. Just ground pounding. Don't give a fuck, apparently. Is that because if you lead the missile far enough ahead, it doesn't even see the flares? I feel like I shot the missile over the flares there. And that is where the popping out the top flares would have been more useful. They didn't turn off, yeah, they just kept going. AIM don't care. Oh, I tell you, Lat Geek, AIM 9E very much cares. AIM 9E gets distracted by squirrels. You won the war yet, big guy? Not yet. Not yet, big gamer. Why is that Harrier so slow? That should do it, right? No. Ninety tried. Don't make fun of 90. It's always Daddy's fault when 90 doesn't get the job done. It's always the pilot's fault. Now, watch me crash into the fucking ground. I'm good. Yeah, I already sea-fitted trying to fuck a Danish guy today, Harrier. Sorry, it's not gonna happen twice. It's gonna happen twice. Honestly, it's like the most reliable way to make money. Oh, shit! Radar. It's just bots. Most reliable way to make money is to just, like, farm the ground pounders, who are often bots. That's why I'm so sad there's none in top tier. It's so much harder to farm. That's a starfighter, I don't really want to chase it.
Heading to the base.
F4E, I could maybe make happen. It's possible. F4E is getting very high. Always good.
Victory is near.
I mean, getting very slow, pitching up very high, which is always good. I was a little bit off. A little bit off there. Ground. It's one really important thing for improving gun accuracy is, like, not getting, like, that little waggle going, you know? Like, I'll come in and I'll be like, oh, and I'll be, like, still correcting all over the place, and my gun goes everywhere. Then you never really hit much doing that. You gotta, like, stabilize your shot. I needed to pull ahead further of that F4. I realized the moment where I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up the lead. You really gotta be leading for quite a while. Get an accurate shot. Even on an easy kill like that, that's how I often fuck him up. Hello? Yeah, they're actually illegal bots, Bounty, yeah. Oh. That's that. Back at it again. Banny says there's still objectives, but there's actual NPCs. Yes, but you can tell them. So the actual bots, sorry, yeah, the actual bots are like those unnamed, no player name like yaks and stuff we see flying around straight. They don't really fight much. All they really do is dive on the ground and bomb targets sometimes. So basically what they are is like in Dota, you know, in League of Legends, they're like the creeps. But then the bots I'm talking about are, yeah, like players botting. Like, you'll be able to tell because it'll be a ground attack plane and they take off, they aim, they're heading towards the base they want to bomb, and they will fly straight towards them on full afterburners, drop their bombs and then die usually, or they'll just like fly straight. And they won't flare when you try to missile them. So that's how usually I tell if it's a ground pounding bot or an actual player, is a player will flare. A bot will just take it. They're just like trying to grind the progression on a law of averages of most of the time they'll get their bombs off. And most of the time they do. Yeah, RuneScape mode, that's right. They're just like cutting logs, that's right. They're just mining. Alright, switch radar to pulse Doppler. Narrow scan. Select Sparrow. Pilot, what are you talking about? It's 1969. Select your cannon and climb to 5,000 meters. It's time to boom and zoom. Syngrana says, actually, that's perfectly fun to play with, just never part of the game to play around with. Yeah, you could only really argue it's, like, toxic in the sense that if your team has more base bombing bots than the other team, then you're at a disadvantage, like, numbers-wise, for the air war that actually decides the match. If you like, care about winning a lot. Well, honestly, I mean, both teams usually have a couple of bots, so I think it tends to work out a lot. Exactly, Synchron. It averages out. I don't mind it, no. Like, I don't even think about it. I'm sure that we have, like, right now, a couple of bots off to do that on our team. But I'm too busy trying to get free points off their bots, so I don't mind. Banjo says if War Thunder was a good game, they would ever make a bot in an official thing you can sign up for, or restructure the progressions, people don't do it. But then you wouldn't buy premium jets. Counterpoint, I'm already not buying premium jets. Yeah? Well, fuck you, how about that? You don't sound broken down enough to be Gaijin's ideal customer. Panther said, fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Also, yeah, someone pointed out, yes, 69 does work inverted as the decal. Yeah. I never thought about that, but you're right. NetGazer9 says, if people use bots because they don't want to play the game, but they want the game to have been played, just play the game if you want to play silly people. Well, they want to unlock the other shit, you know, I understand. They don't want to play boring, stinky World War II propeller planes. I understand. This is a premium jet. I paid to skip too. I did the same thing. Now, whichever one turns is a real player. That's a real player, see? That one, probably not, but I'm too far away to get a missile off. I'm gonna go for the player. They're about to do a sick move. I'm gonna fire a missile at them. Fuck you. They're not about to do a sick move. They're fucking dead. See how they're just like flying off straight? That's a bot. Oh, no, they're just... Never mind. Okay. They just had a plan. Never mind. They had a plan. They still have a plan. They're continuing on. What are they doing? I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to the actual battle. How goes the Grand Beaks? Good! Very good. I have a top tier radar missile jet now. I have this jet. It's good. We're having a good day. People, you feel you're good. You're 6. Oh, 10 kilometers. What error is it? Oh no, I'm dead. MiG-29. Yeah, I know. I was just looking at the distances here, being like, yeah. See, if I was in the F4J, these are like good engagement ranges for a Sparrow. That's right. But I'm in the F5, so no, we've got like a little bit of a road trip before we get into the fight here. Su-25, we love Su-25s. It is dead. Yeah, that's what I would have done to it too. Fair enough. Yeah, that guy was playing up the botman at next level. Oh god, I wish they were. No! No, no, no! No, what did I do? No! Fuck! Yeah, chat spamming. I couldn't type in fucking bad missile. Evade! I did not think the Seeker was still on. It had been so long. There needs to be a voice command for... Oh shit! I just shot a missile! Oh shit! I'm just trying to pad my air kills. That's alright. I'll paint that one on my fuselage too. Don't even worry about it. Oh, we're doing like sick moves here? Nice. It's a court martial. I don't believe in courts, so I don't think so. 3, 4. 2 down there. But it says people deserted like 2 games ago. There's no War Crimes in War Thunderia. War Thunderia! You have to bring the news to their family. I'll just do it purely via the War Thunder voice commands. I'll like knock on their door, they'll open it crying. I'll say, "Oh no! Sorry!" Then I'll walk off, I'll go, "Awesome!"
Well done.
Yeah, air! Gramercy! Why do you say it like that?
Mercy.
It's Gramercy. What the fuck is Gramercy? It's like an app. I thought that said whistle down there. I was about to be like, what the fuck is a whistle?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Now the flies on shit descend. This is Dexter8742, gonna look him up on MySpace. They've done nothing this match. So that's good. I mean, I've got 3 kills. One of them are friendly, so...
And victory will be ours.
I mean, come on, Dexter! Pick it up! At least kill a friendly. The real secret is all I care about is RP right now. And, doesn't matter how many silver lions I get deducted for team killing, I still get my RP. So you won't kill steal then, right, Beagle? I mean, that person's gonna do it if I don't. There you go, 14k RP, that's what we want. We still came out profitable on Silver Lions, it's alright. How much is it gonna cost to buy this thing? Oh, 30,000. I should not have bought that crew expert on the Phantom J. It's okay. I'll make enough money. Turns out I do need Silver Lions, actually, guys. No more team kills. In case anyone was thinking that was a thing I was gonna try to do again. Anyway, intentionally, I just feel like this team's too and too good. I just try to shoot someone down in my own team to auto-balance it, you know? I don't do that. That's a joke. Fireman says, I don't know, you jumped into that last to get full gusto. I thought the Seeker was off. I don't have a turn off Sidewinder Seeker button bound. I don't even know what that would be to bind. So Granta says, is the economy of this game like based on the supply and demand of other players using the planes items? No, it isn't. Same button to switch it off. I have it bound so it's the same button to warm up the Seeker and turn it on, and then to fire it. I had that on the same button. Which works pretty well for me, but I can't really like turn it off unless I have another secondary weapon. Which is fine in the top tier jets because you have different missiles, you just swap between them. But I should really bind like a I should bind that to a secondary keybind. For specifically wanting to turn it off. I guess I just don't have one bound. Weapon lock air to air. Is it this? Alt X. Alt X. There you go, okay. That's shitty, I need to bind that to something better, but otherwise, okay. Like shift 3? But that could fire it, that's dangerous. It's like putting your safety on the trigger of your gun. I don't want to press that. That way you can also pre-arm your seekers. Well, I can anyway, I just press 3 and it comes up, see? I just need to be able to turn it off. What can I do? I guess control 1, no. Yes, I guess control 1. See if that gets me in trouble. Or shift 1. There you go. Okay. I probably should have done that a long time ago, but I finally have it now. Because it also lets you, like, get away from flares. If you're, like, stuck on flares, you can turn it off. Do, like, the blinking thing, but manually. You are now manually blinking your Sidewinder. -2. It's great because after playing the F4J, it's like, oh my god, I love it when I get down tier to 10.3. But then you go back to playing the F5C and it's like, every game is a down tier because you're the down tier. Every game is 10.3. We love this bracket. Okay. What do we got? Harrier coming in for the base. Probably gonna be dead before I get on it. Oh yeah, look at them fucking descend. They want those points. I want them too, I understand. Destroyed. Aim 9P. Benki 90087. It's like 90210. Is that a bombing F5? I think it's a bombing F5. Or it's just very late for different reasons. Alright, don't try to missile it. Yet. At least, yet. I think I came in a little bit late on it. Well, let's find out if it's a bot. Oh, it's good, right? Return to whence you came. From. Return from whence you came. That looks like a fireball. I'll leave it to it. I'm gonna turn on periodic flares because I don't know what's behind me. I'm fine. Ooh, loopy-loop. That was kind of scary. Y'all want to get around on the A6 though. Y'all want to crash into the fucking terrain trying to kill this A6, please. Never mind. I heard a canard coming into me and I got spooked. I've got no energy, so I better hit this or I'm fucked. Hey, you think you're so fucking cool? Fuck you, you are! And you get speed. I think it's just these guys left. Alright. Let's do it, F5. You know what we're here for. Oh, that F5's dead. Oh, oh, oh. That's it, I think. There might be one more. Where's the rat? Over there. It's an A10! The poor rat! It's a race! Between me and everyone else who wants the free points! Let's go!
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Who will be brave enough to fly straight at the A10? Who dares wins? You'll get aim 9L, but one of you will get the kill. Oh my god, look at them all! Fucking look at them all!
Well done.
It was too clean. Someone needed to flub it so everyone crashed into each other. Oh god. Oh, here we go. 500,000 Silver Lion.